Hello everybody, it's Amanda here from scrimpingmummy.co.uk. Today I'm just quickly doing a share with you. I'm not doing a tutorial, I'm just sharing this card and I'm going to explain the process. Sometimes I make cards that are that little bit more detailed and they really don't come across well on YouTube if you did a tutorial because they take me like an hour to make them. So I'm just going to do a run through of this one because it's really beautiful and I just want to show you the different styles that you can do with Stampin' Up products. I've just moved that pearl on that little ticket there. I think sometimes people can think that Stampin' Up is just for a certain style of crafter or a certain style of card. And I'm quite prevalent in the shabby chic community. And just want to share that, you know, you can make beautiful shabby chic creations or shabby chic inspired creations, because I don't profess to be a expert at any style, but this is shabby chic inspired, and you know, it does transfer well with Stampin' Up products. So this is a beautiful card and I've used the Celebration Blossoming Basket stamp set, which is absolutely beautiful. It is free as a bundle with a embossing folder at the moment. So I've stamped that and I have hand coloured it with watercolour pencils. The Stampin' Up watercolour pencils are really, really lovely to use. I'm not an expert. I might have got some of the shading wrong and the depth might not be brilliant on the flowers, but you know, it gives it some tone and it gives it a little bit of definition. And then I have fussy cut that, and inside the handle there I used a craft knife and just very, very, very carefully cut it out. It's not difficult, you've just got to take your time over it. And then that is set on dimensionals. So underneath we've got a crossover card, so that starts life as a sheet of 12 by 6. Okay, and then you score at 4, 3 panels of 4. And then the outer panels you simply fold in half on a diagonal. You can score them or you can just do it by eye. You might need to trim some off if the cardstock's not exactly, you know, completely flush, whatever. And I did trim some off of the flap that goes underneath so that they could fold over neatly and not get in the way of each other. And then I've just lined with DSP. This is the Floral Blooms, is it? Floral Blossoms. It's the one with all the in colours. Beautiful. I haven't hardly got any left. I'm going to have to get some more. So I've just lined that very, very easily. Cut a square 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 and then cut it in half on the diagonal. One there and one there. And then fold it over, stick it together, and you've got like a pocket card. And then my pocket here I have cut to size. So when the card's open, is out like that, you can see the shape of the basket. What I've also done to decorate here is I've used this beautiful ribbon border punch, which I absolutely love. It's beautiful. So I've punched that out on Whisper White, and then I've inked. And I've inked all around the edges of the paper, and I've inked that border using Blushing Bride ink. You can, and I'll even show you that I've got a naughty contraband tool here. You can ink your projects with Stampin' Up inks just the same as any other well-known brands. And you will get that lovely vintage look. It's just the same, more or less. So this here is just a slide out with a sentiment. You could make it into a little booklet even. And I have used the Wood Textures DSP. It's 6 by 6, and this one looks like distressed wood, like it's got white paint and it's been rubbed off, so it's quite shabby. And then I've added 2 doilies, which I did ink up with the same coloured ink, and the sentiment is from the same set. You are loved, and we've got this little ticket with hearts here. I love the little bits of detail that you get in these stamp sets. And then the little butterfly I've stamped there in Smoky Slate, and then just stamped a few randomly on there. And the top part here, the pull out which says hello, I have used my Tabs for Everything punch. Okay, which is that one. It's awesome. And it goes with this stamp set here. You know, and it's not just for planners, tabs for everything. There's some pretty sentiments. You can add them to your cards, add them to your mini albums, your junk journals, or your TNs, your traveller's notebook. You know, you get this little tab punch, and then you've got all of these tiny little words that you can have with you on it. Sorry, we've got smile, we've got adorable, love, enjoy, hello. Remember, lots and lots of things. I think this is awesome for anybody who does any kind of journaling or planner, filling in. I've got about 3, me, and I never look in any of them. I'm terrible. Or like I say, your traveller's notebooks makes, you know, great little tabs there. And they're instant, and you can just use up your scraps making these. And then I did punch out. There is a little tiny little punch to punch out the circle, but I mean, you could stamp straight onto the tab if you know, but I just wanted it in different colour. I've got white on pink there, so I used the 3/4 inch circle punch, which will punch out most of these sentiments. Okay, most of them. And then added that on there. I've used the bow. I've got a bit of a thing for punches today. I've used the bow builder punch to make this pretty bow. Which is, I do love the shape of this. I've got various ways of making bows, and I keep coming back to the bow builder punch because I just love the shaping. I love the shaping of the tails, and I love the precision of it. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that just slides in there. And then I was been watching my friend Kay, and she was making some decorated paper clips, and it's not something I've ever really done before. And this one's got a little bit bent. Because I've like writhed it out of the bottom of goodness knows where, and I've just created this tiny little banner embellishment here. And again, I've used the stamp that comes from Tabs for Everything, so that shows the versatility of that stamp set. And then that just goes on the side, 3 little pearls there. So that slides in there like that. It did take me quite a while to make, which is why I'm not doing a full tutorial, else you'll all like die of old age waiting for me to finish it. But I do like to just come on and show you sometimes when I do something that little bit special and that little bit more detailed, so that you can see what beautiful projects you can make using Stampin' Up stuff. Move those out of there. I hope you'll give that a try. Really easy crossover card. Like I say, start with a 12 by 12, cut it in half at 6 inches, and then score at 4 inch, 4 inch, and 4 and 8. And then the 2 end 4 inch panels, fold them in half, and they will, and that's all you do. And I think that's a lovely little different kind of card. So I hope you'll give that a try. I hope that's shown you, you know, that you can make Stampin' Up products fit whatever style of crafting that you love, because that's what I do. I just fit in and around what I like to do. I hope that you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.